Hi everybody, Andrew Lawand here from Bark at the Moon, and welcome to Bark at the Moon video blog number 19. It's been a while, so it's good to be back. In the gap in between the last video, we had the Fox Pro New York State Predator hunt. That was a ball, a great success at the check-in. We're doing it again next year. It's in the planning stages. It's going to be exciting. We also did our final fling for Fox, and that was a lot of fun as well. While at breakfast for the final fling, we came up with a new idea. Old school night, a one-night contest for next year. Lights only, no thermal, no night vision. Also, hand calls only, no e-calls allowed in that one-night fun hunt. Details later on that one. This week's blog, we're going to talk about recovering and following up on shots, especially when you think you miss. Now, if you have a partner, it's a lot easier to spot and keep track of the animals. But sometimes when you're alone, you really don't know where that fox or coyote is gone. And there's where the problem starts. A lot of times you see it run off, you assume it's a miss. Especially in the deep snow, nobody wants to trek 200-300 yards across a field to look. It's a bear. Okay, now with today's technology, being able to record and seeing in thermal, you'll see that down critter. That makes things a lot easier. But when you can't find them, there's where the problem ensues. So this week's hunt is going to actually chronicle a saga of a coyote. I shot this coyote twice, and that's what we're going to take a look at in this week's blog. In this first video segment, we're going to watch a hunt that occurred over a month ago. As you will see, I call in a coyote. He came up a hedgerow, and I took the shot. I thought I missed. He just ran away. Later that night when I got home, I checked out my footage because I can't do it in the field. I'm not tech savvy enough to do that. Checked out my video there, and I hit that coyote. So what did I do? Put my boots back on, raced out at 1 in the morning and looked for that coyote. I followed the blood to a thick hedgerow and a hillside. It was miserable. I went for hundreds of yards, just specks of blood. Sadly, I gave up the chase. Not proud to admit that, but that's hunting, I guess. I consider that one of my runners for the year that got away. Sad, but that's what happened. So that's what you'll see in this first bit of footage. Check it out. This next section of video footage chronicles phase 2 of this saga with this coyote. Deep snow. And there I was hunting about 10:20 at night. I was using cagey cottontail, and with my thermal, I picked up a critter in this edge of this ravine. Behind it, I could see another one. So, okay, here we go. And I could tell by the size. Obviously, they weren't deer. They're coyotes. When I'm looking at him, he was multiple hundred yards away. I switched sounds, and that coyote got excited. He did a little bouncing around, but instead of coming in, he bounded back towards the other coyote. It was way out there, but I said to myself, I might as well take the shot and see what I can do with my .223. Well, I took the shot. Apparently I missed. That coyote just ran. You'll see on the video, I tried to feed another round in, and I left my rifle on the bipod. I figured I missed, but I figured maybe I'd go for the other coyote. But on my tape, you'll see as the coyote passes to the right of the tree, and then he falls down dead in the snow. I didn't know that at the time. In fact, I didn't know till 2 days later when I thought to look at my film. I went back once. I was looking in the wrong spot. I went back real late at night after the Super Bowl, actually. After I analyzed the tape, I knew where he was. On the edge of the brush, I walked right to that big coyote. Here's the interesting thing. It was the same coyote I shot earlier that we looked at in the first segment. He had 2 bullet holes in him and a lot of hair missing around the first impact. So this coyote was twice baked. It made for a great story, and it shows you the importance of following up. The video was huge. If I didn't go back and look at my video, that coyote would have been laying out in the field, and I would have been dejected with a miss. Instead, it's a success story. Here are some recovery tips. When using lights, have a partner keep the beam aimed at the area where you last saw the critter. This will make it easy when you walk out into the darkness to find that down critter. When using thermal, keep scanning, and if you think you've got one down, move to a high location in the terrain to see that critter if it's laying down somewhere dead. Also, as mentioned, review your video footage as soon as possible, whether it's in the field, in the car, or back at home. It'll make your recovery a lot easier.